Hello everyone, welcome back to the Rich Spirit channel for another weekly forex analysis. Today we're gonna analyze some beautiful pairs. We got forex pairs, we have the stock indexes, we have gold, and maybe we can check something else as well. So I'm not going to check too much pairs, but just the ones that I'm focused on. So let's get started. Let's prepare for this upcoming week. And what you can see in front of you here, guys, is the Euro USD chart. So I'm on the daily. As you can see, price have reached very important level. I have marked this in green. So first of all, we had a breakout, but on the next day, we had this very bearish candlestick, which often is a sign of a rejection. So from here, there is a chance the price to continue go lower, and this is exactly what I'm expecting. So what I did on the last Friday was I actually saw this very bearish trend and this little bit of resistance around the previous highs. So when the price pulled back to the previous highs, I was thinking, okay, there is some a little bit of news. So if I get started, if I start selling here, we might get to break out lower and continue further to the downside. And this is what I did. If I fix the options, you can see my entry right here. So I'm in a sell trade. So the stop loss first was somewhere here. I was scalping on a 15-minute chart. Well, we didn't break to the downside, but we have good chances. And now let's see the bigger picture. So I'll remove what I have drawn. And on the daily, you can see that we have this beautiful pattern, which is called the railway pattern. And it is exactly this same size candlestick and a third one confirming the bearish scenario. So we're closing below these previous highs, so it means that we may have still not broken the resistance. So price have a chance to correct a little bit to the downside before some more serious breakout. Now about the stop loss, here I have placed some very wild stop loss, but I can adjust it a little bit to the downside, I guess, because the risk is kind of too big. But the target will be definitely this consolidation area right here. So this is what I expect. Maybe the price will need this sort of correction before further moving to the upside. We also have some news on Monday, so let's check this out. Oh, let me see. I think I have broken that. So on Monday we have the PMI index news, which is important to see where the euro economy is headed. And we also have the US price manufacturing index, which is index about inflation, and it is going to be interesting. So if the news are on our side, I can profit on that move to the downside. If not, I can get some stop loss hit. Now let's move to the next chart, guys, and let's see what is happening on gold. If you watch my Facebook profile, I have shared some bullish trades on gold, but I started selling a little bit when price started breaking this trend line right here. Ended up with a pretty nice profit to the downside. Now what we can expect from gold, let's move to the daily chart. Why I started selling? Because here we have reached the trend line and we have bounced off of it. Now we are approaching this very nice support area right here, and from there I think I'm going to look for buy opportunities. So I will wait for a little bit more of a push to the downside, or maybe some consolidation around this zone, and then I'm going to look for some bullish opportunities, because gold is very strong and we have to continue with this bullish momentum. As you can see, the daily is bullish, the weekly is bullish, monthly is bullish, everything is super good for gold right now. And that's what I think for this chart. Of course, this is a serious rejection candle, so we have also the chances of the price to make some further correction to the downside. And let me show you something else. We have to match these lows right here, so price can even go much further to the downside and find support much later. But if we measure the trend lines here, well, this is a pretty good opportunity and zone where we can look for buy opportunities, and this is what I will wait. Of course, price can even start from here to go back up, but I'm gonna be a little bit more patient on this trade. Let's check some other pairs, guys. We have the GBP USD, which have performed really well the last few weeks. So let's mark some areas right here. I'm gonna point this area as a very good support zone. So if we see a little bit of pullback to this zone, here is a good support area where we can look for another buy opportunities. This is what I'm interested at. Here we have some resistance, and we also have the ultimate high, which is here. That's also another important target for the future price. Now let's move to Euro GBP, but I'm honestly not trading anymore this pair because it's very slowly going up. There is always some choppiness, so I don't really trade that. Let's see Euro JPY, and let's see all the JPY pairs, because here we have some interesting setups. As you can see, very beautiful bullish trend. We're again back at the support levels. Let's mark this area right here. Perfect area for bullish entries. I'm not sure if I will take this one, but this looks very good for a bullish continuation. First target the previous highs, and the next, of course, above that. If we also apply the Fibonacci numbers, we see how the price stopped at the 38% Fibonacci retracement, and we can take profits around the 161%. Okay, so let's see some other charts, guys. We have Bitcoin daily chart. Okay, here we have something very nice, which I honestly expected to see. So price started moving in this flat pattern manner. So if we break this highs right here, it's gonna be, I think, serious move to the upside, because it's not only taking these previous ultimate highs, but it will take the new ultimate highs, and this is gonna skyrocket from here, and this is pretty insane setup. So I'm gonna be a little bit more patient for that. Maybe the price will reject from here and we will have some further correction to the downside before some new bullish opportunities. On US30 I have had some interesting trades, so I was a little bit bullish after this spike. So let's go to the daily. Here we have broken a very important resistance level, which is now turned support. So if price comes back to this green area, I'll be interested in buying the pair. So this will be probably Monday or after 2 days. We have Nasdaq, which is currently correcting. I have scalped this a little bit, but let's clean the chart. Here we have some bottom which is now tested, and this looks like a good bullish opportunity with a very small risk, because if you trade this, you set your stop loss somewhere below the support, and we will expect, of course, a bullish continuation at least to this previous high. So this is a nice setup. Let's zoom out a little bit. Yeah, pretty bullish chart right here. Or price can continue a little bit lower to this little support right here, or maybe to the one below that. Okay, that's pretty nice. And the S&P 500, let's see what we have here. Same situation here. Here are the three bearish clouds pattern, very strong bearish pattern. But as you can see here, we have a very strong bullish trend, so I'm not ready to short this pair. We also approached this support area, so it looks much more like a buy zone from here. Okay, we have oil, and I have seen this breakout, which is pretty nice. So here we have something like a head and shoulders, but anyways, we have broken this support area, so price will probably continue to these previous lows or this green support before taking decision to go up higher again or to continue to the downside. So in my opinion, the next target for oil is to the downside, probably 77.5, something like this. Or if we get a bullish candle on Monday that closes back above this support, then it will be a good bullish signal, and we need to wait for the second candle. And if this second candle is also bullish on the next day, then this is a confirmation. This is the opposite pattern of the one we see on EURUSD. So we have the rejection candle and the third candle that confirms the bearish or the bullish signal. So this is all for this weekly forex analysis, guys. I wish you successful trading. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. I am here happy to share my views on the markets, and see you in the next video, guys. Peace.